honey, grow up, go away. I can't do it anymore. It's like gag inducing.
We as women need to normalize men having to put down a security deposit if they want to take us on a date. Because think about it. We have to get our hair, nails, skin, makeup, pick out a cute outfit, all that, right? We take time to get these things done. And then if somebody like bails last minute, then who's out? Us.
Frankly, this is stuff you'd be doing anyway. Because if you weren't going out with him that night, you'd be going out with your girlfriends probably, and you would be doing all that stuff anyway, because instead of going out with him, you'd be on the prowl looking for a man to pay you attention, and you'd want to do all that stuff to get his attention.
Does anyone think women are more superficial?
We're much more materialistic. I think that's a fact, and there's no shame in saying that we are. I truly don't think we should try and say, no, we're not materialistic. No, we don't like nice things, because I just don't think that's true. We are gatherers, so we like to go around and get the stuff and everything like that. I think men, just like Brian was explaining, they're very, very, very simple creatures. I think when they're looking for someone to be a wife, they're just looking for someone who can take care of their kids and bear them healthily. So I think men are extremely simple in comparison to women. There's no shame at all of having like these standards as a woman, but also to say that we're not superficial or men are more superficial than us is just not true.
I hate when I see a man that's so fine and then I pass him and he doesn't say anything.
Why would he say anything? There has to be more to this.
Like when people say, oh, girls don't shoot their shot. Yes, they do. If I look at you like this, like say you walking this way and I'm walking like this, and if I look at you like this, that's me shooting my shot. Come say something.
That was it? That's how some women shoot their shot? Oh dear. Now maybe I'm a little bit too old-fashioned or maybe just too practical. But I wonder if they have considered using the tried and true technique of using words to communicate, instead of expecting men to be mind readers. Might have a little more luck with that.
You know, a lot of these modern women have followed this lie that they got to be a boss babe. And then they get to a certain age to where they're tired of being strong and independent, and they talking about they don't need no man, and all of a sudden they do need a man, right? Back in the day when you was thriving and surviving and moving and shaking and all that stuff, oh, I'm self-sufficient, I don't need no man and all that stuff, sounds great. I'm powerful, I'm a goddess and all that other stuff, until you want to be feminine, until you want to sit in your divine feminine, until you want to be a passenger princess. And then all of a sudden, that ain't the life that I want now. But guess what? With all the trash that you was talking, you didn't really ruin your prospects in a lot of these situations.
Weeds as to what I'm able to do.
Nothing.
Literally.
You realize that right now, if I worked 1 day a week, which I'm doing now, I would make more than you make in an entire week. You literally do nothing. You're so lazy. Your existence is worthless right now. It's absolutely worthless.
I want to make a suggestion.
The kids were dirty. Like, I don't understand. Did you give Lenny a bath today? Because he seemed to be wearing the same thing as last night. Surprise, surprise! Not surprise at all, actually. Did either of them eat anything that wasn't junk?
I need you to engage with me in a way, because we can't have you just keep repeating yourself. I really get it. But do you want some help in changing things?
Yeah, but I don't think that things are going to change by him just constantly saying, I disagree. I disagree. She doesn't see me. She doesn't see what I do. You know what? You want me to not see what you do? Stop doing everything, because you literally do nothing. So just...
Women are physically inferior, and that's the truth.
Physically inferior?
Inferior, yes.
So you're telling me that you could be a woman's ass?
Yeah. Yeah, I could. I mean, I never would, but yeah. Are you aware of the fact that, like, probably a 12-year-old boy can probably beat you up very easily?
Actually, I'm an educational psychology major, so they can't, because they don't hit puberty till 14. And
even if they did, okay. Let's assume without puberty, he would still probably beat you up still.
Actually, he wouldn't, because I have a brother, and I'd beat his.
Anyway, I'm amazed that I have to explain this to a college student, but men are physically superior to women in almost every way.
That I gotta talk to this grown-ass man with dumb things.
Modern women have this thing to where they're expecting you to do it like they want you to do it, exactly how they want you to do it. It's almost like a performance review. You know what I mean? A performance review. So, and I understand, you know, you have to talk to people and communicate with them. I get it. I understand it. I'm all for it. But modern women, the way they be treating you, it's almost like they think that they're your supervisor. Like they own you. Like you're the employee, they're the boss. That's the way they treat you. Like you don't know anything. You don't know what you're doing. Anything that might be coming out of your mouth hasn't been well thought out, hasn't been planned out. You're an idiot. You're a psychopath. You're aloof. You're obtuse.
You guys wouldn't do this, but like hypothetically, how many guys do you think you could get with in a day if you wanted to?
Millions. Infinity. Yeah. Infinity. If I wanted every single one of these guys, I could have them.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Right? Anybody.
So if a guy came over here, you asked him, you think he would say yes?
Yes. There's no doubt. 100%.
No doubt?
No doubt.
Y'all down to test it?
Yeah, why not?
Things just got a little more interesting.
They were saying, would you hook up with any two of them if you weren't married? If I wasn't married? Yeah. Hell no.
That's my dog.
That's my dog! Damn, why not? Because I'm gonna marry her in the future. Boring.
Okay, how about you? Would you sleep with us?
I personally, no, I wouldn't.
Why?
Not really my type.
I'm just being honest.
Yo, my man, real quick, do you have a girlfriend? I'm single. All right. They ran. They ran.
Why are you running?
Never date this type of man.
Oh, goody. More dating advice from another subject matter expert.
If he was ugly when he was young and now he's hot,
What? So if a guy looks better now than he did when he was young, he's not dateable? Okay, what is the reason for that?
validation from others will always be his top reward, and he will always chase that.
I said this was coming from a subject matter expert, didn't I? And that would seem to be the case, because this sounds like a case of projection. Because not everybody looks for the validation of others, but a lot of people who do actually assume that other people do as well.
Whatever you like in your childhood, you're going to look for in your adulthood.
That's an interesting statement, but some individuals actually do this thing called growing up and maturing and learning that the things that are important as a child are not necessarily important as an adult. But what does that say about all those women who've had those glow-ups? I guess a lot of men shouldn't be dating them by this logic either.
I think what's crazy is that these modern women, they grab a hold of anything. They'll use astrology. Oh, he's a Leo. I'm a Capricorn. He's a wolf. I'm a lion. I think that's just an astrology sign, I think, or something like that. Whatever it is. Basically, you're using stuff instead of something that's a little bit more concrete, right? I know we have our different beliefs, right? But modern women are using this type of stuff to say, okay, I do want this man or I don't want this man. At some point in time, you have to look and evaluate this man based on his character.
I would never date a broke man.
There really are a lot of arrogant individuals out there that truly believe that a lot of people really care who they would date.
That is so pathetic as a man to be broke. That is your one job, to provide and protect.
Well, actually, that would be 2 jobs, but I digress.
And you're gonna let me pay for anything around you? No.
Wow, there are some really entitled women out there. And believe it or not, they're not necessarily talking about someone that they're in a relationship with.
I would not even be friends with a guy who makes me pay for sex.
Oh yeah, some women feel entitled to leech off of their male friends as well.
You're a man, bro. And you're gonna watch a girl buy a coffee in front of you? You don't have $7? Like, no.
Like, yes, he should. Because it's just my opinion, but unless, of course, a woman is married to a man, that man doesn't have any financial obligation to her whatsoever. And I really feel sorry for women who think like this, because they're the very same ones who wonder why they don't get more respect from men.
Okay, I'm gonna cook here. Ready? Just listen. Maturity for a man is when he realizes that he should be the one pursuing a woman, okay? Now, this is gonna get some of you guys like, oh my gosh, Maturity for a woman is when she realizes that forcing a man to chase her is not the idea, but rather a man should be pursuing her. Because maturity for a woman, if she allows a man to pursue her while she's staying still, that's mature. Now, when a woman is standing there and a man is trying to pursue her and she starts running, that's a man chasing her. There's a huge difference, because a man is going to give up on pursuing a woman when she starts running from him and she wants him to chase her. How is that mature? It's not. A woman has to stay in one position and allow that man to pursue her.
And you have a lot of these modern women that are stunned. They're shocked that a lot of men are opting out of dating. A lot of men are walking away, right? And they often chalk it up to, well, the man is probably heartbroken. The man is probably defeated. He's probably bitter. He's stressed. He's this, he's all of that. But really, I think it comes down to a lot of times, a lot of modern women try to put a lot of pressure on men. They try to make a man feel like he's less than. They try to make it seem like a man needs to put up with their inconsistency. A man needs to put up with their chaos. A man needs to put up with their drama. A man needs to allow them to talk to him crazy and disrespect him. Absolutely not.
When a man decides to reset his life, the first thing that he does is not about jumping into the gym. It's not about changing how he looks at all. He restricts access to himself. He becomes more selective with who gets access to him, who gets access to his energy, who can reach him, who gets access to him emotionally. He starts to pull back from people that literally drain him. He will stop explaining himself. He will stop entertaining chaos. He stops giving unlimited access to people that add pressure to his life instead of peace. He restructures his circle, his priorities, and his schedule. Let me be clear. This is not because he's cold-hearted. No, he is focused now. Now, we all know that men are emotionally intelligent. They don't cut people off because they're angry. They cut people off because they are done bleeding out in places that cannot heal him. When a man is in his reset season, it is all about him guarding his peace. We all know when a man is protecting his peace, everything in his life is about to blow up.
$100 for a dating event that no men showed up to. What that shows is that men are no longer desperate for women, guys. And predictably, women are losing their freaking minds. For years, the dating market worked like this. Men chased and women chose. Now, a lot of men are doing something different. They're going to the gym, backing their money, investing in their hobbies, and enjoying their peace. Less chasing, more traveling. And suddenly, the endless supply of attention that women used to enjoy isn't what it used to be. No more constant validation, no more endless simping, no more desperate texting. And the funny thing is that some women can't understand it. Why aren't men trying anymore? They ask while they cry in their cars on TikTok under the handle single and dating over 40. I'll tell you why. Because many men have finally realized that their peace is better than chasing women who don't respect them, their time, or their presence. It's really that simple. Subscribe and hit that notification bell to get daily dating wisdom just like this.
And buy my course. No, just kidding. I agree with him 100%. Only the thing is that a lot of men get that idea that once they hit the gym, work harder, earn more money, that everything is going to unfold and they're going to be eternally happy.
You know, I don't think it can be understated that guys have pretty much had enough. There's a lot of foolishness going on. There's a lot of women doing a lot of stuff. Just chock full of foolishness. And they're thinking, for some reason, that guys are okay with that. They're thinking that men are gonna be like, oh yeah, yippee, I love this. I love the way that you're acting. Especially in front of my family and my friends. They know what type of man I am. They know what I stand for. My boss. It literally don't matter who I'm around. The people in my circle that I come in contact with on a regular basis, they know what I stand for. And to have you pulling up acting a fool really does a lot. And it goes a long way to ruin my credibility. But you can guess that most modern women don't care about that. They only care about themselves and what they get out of the deal.
So earlier this year, I decided to fix my relationship with men and
Well, that is really good to hear.
start listening to them a little bit more.
That's also probably a very good idea.
And stop being so defensive about everything that they say. And the more I speak to men and the more I become friends with them and hear their viewpoints, the lesser of a feminist I become. I feel like I don't resonate with being a feminist anymore.
Oh? How so?
So now I'm a misandrist and a very proud one.
Surprise. Yeah, if you're like me, that one did not go exactly the way you thought it was going to go. But then again, the world is full of surprises. Just like the fact that there are a lot of individuals that are, now more than ever, absolutely more than pleased to announce that they are just nothing more than a plain old bigot. And for those who don't remember what a bigot is, it's a person who has an unreasonable belief or prejudice against a person based on their membership of a particular group. So enjoy that bigotry and wear that mantle proudly.
I got rejected by a man this week in a way that was kind of actually brutal.
I just want to say I think you're really cute, and I was wondering if I could get your Snapchat.
Fuck no.
Excuse me?
Nah, I'm good. Trust me. I don't know, you just kind of busted looking. I go for more like attractive ones.
Got it.
I've just had my first rejection in the whole of my life at 56, and I tell you what, it was the bitterest pill I've had to swallow.
I just want to say I think you're really cute. I was wondering if I could get your Snapchat.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I got standards.
Ready with me for bed while I tell you about the worst time I've ever been rejected by a guy. I literally had not told anyone this story because that's how humbling the experience was. Background info, I never ever approach guys first because I have anxiety.
I think you're really cute, and I was wondering if I could get your Snapchat.
Oh, thank you. But no, I wouldn't date you if I was straight.
I was rejected by a guy in the most embarrassing and humiliating way possible.
I thought you were really cute, and I was wondering if I could get your Snap.
I'll be completely honest with you. No offense. I kind of look like Miss Piglet from the Muppets.
I think as a man, I would be, like, obviously scared to ask a girl out, but, like, you have to man up and just do it. But you guys probably get rejected so many times. Like, how do you just, like, become used to that rejection?
Hey, I think you're cute. I was wondering if I can get your Snapchat.
No.
And you know, a lot of these guys, they see you. I mean, you can sit up here and ask, why are men ignoring me? Why don't men approach? But men actually do see you. They're not blind. But a lot of men don't want to sit up here and have to guess if you gonna want me to come over. I don't want to sit up here and guess if I'm gonna get in trouble, or you know, you're gonna say something about me and trash me. And in some of these situations, modern women have gotten men kicked out of a gym, kicked out of a club, and all the man did was say, "Hey, what's going on? Oh, he's harassing me." How? I just said, "Hey," I even offered you a drink.
Realize that the girls that be having the veneers in their mouth have a little small, funky smell.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah. I'm a prosthodontist. My dental specialty is all things prosthetic, so crowns, veneers, bridges, dentures, partials. And I had a surprising number of people yesterday comment about that veneers make their breath smell bad. Porcelain veneers or composite veneers, well done porcelain veneers and well done composite veneers should have no bearing on the smell of your breath. It's when you have leakage, the composite veneer or the porcelain veneer is not fully sealed, and you have your saliva leaking underneath, creating cavities, just like your saliva sitting in there, the bacteria is growing. That can smell. The other thing that smells, and it's very distinctive, is periodontitis. It's the gum disease, but it's actually like the bone disease. Those bacteria that cause periodontitis have a very distinctive smell. And I think that's the metallic smell that some people were referring to. It's not from the veneers, it's gum disease.
No, I just wanted to know if I could hit or not.
You're wondering if you could hit?
Yes.
As in have...
intercourse with me. Well, you're an attractive woman. However, I have to politely turn you down on that because there's videos of you on the internet having intercourse with other men, which for me is a
big no-no,
a deal breaker.
Have you watched any of them?
No. I appreciate the invitation, but I must graciously, I can't do it. Just by virtue of you having had with another man on camera, for me, it's a deal breaker.
You're cute though.
I'm sorry.
In that kind of like weird, cute way.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I have a little crush on you.
He's blushing.
Not happening.
He's blushing.
I just want to you.
I could film it.
Is this harassment? Am I being
No, I'm sorry if you feel like.
And a lot of men already know what's up. I get to the date, already audited, and this is okay when women do it. You're already auditing me financially. You ask what neighborhood I live in, what car I drive, oh, do you rent or own? That type of stuff. Men already know what that is. Oh, is your car leased or is your car financed? Oh, it's important. And they say that and they try to make it seem like, oh yeah, try to make it a part of normal conversation, but they're really digging for information. And men can see that. Oh, you're trying to qualify if I'm financially able to do the things that you want, not the things that you need, the things that you want, right? Which once again, cool. If I don't measure up, I don't measure up. But when it's time for me to ask my questions, I want to be able to ask my questions about the stuff that I actually care about the things that I actually value, and not get any pushback. You might have reservations and you might say, I really don't want to answer that. But there are some things you have to understand, and this is where self-awareness comes in. You have to understand that you're asking things that he might not want to answer. He said, well, if he don't answer that, he's shady. Okay, well, there you go. If you don't answer some of the questions that he's asking, don't you think that might show up as shady to him?
Damn. If she's a black belt, then I guess I can just pull up to her gym and get one myself. And I know there's a clear weight and gender difference, but this man has got no idea how to fight, and he just made it look like he was trying to swat a mosquito.
If a guy spending $5,000 to $10,000 per month on you, do you really think he needs your help with business?
We can always make more money.
But it seems like he's already fine.
No, but I'm saying funding my business or going to do something he doesn't have the time to do.
Like what?
Like say if he wants to venture into real estate.
Have you made a lot of money in real estate?
No, I haven't, but I'm saying
well, then how could you help him make money in real estate?
What if he wants to go get a rental property or something, or he needs someone to help manage it? I can go find the people. I'm just saying.
Do you have a history of managing rental properties?
I can learn, okay?
Well, how is this helping him?
This is hypothetical. But
yeah, but I mean, hypothetically, how would this even help him? Because you hypothetically have no experience hypothetically needing these things. So how are you hypothetically helping his hypothetical business?
For example, so my degree is in marketing and comm, right? Yeah. So say, for example, I wanted to go open up a marketing agency that could potentially bring in $20K a month in revenue. I can ask my man to help me start up the business, okay? And
it sounds like he's doing something for you.
Yeah, but potentially I'm going to give him earnings down the line.
Right?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Maybe he invested in your business, maybe you give us something back, but maybe not.
Okay, but no one complains.
What I'm saying is, if this guy already is spending this kind of money, he probably doesn't need your help in business. And then you say, but wait, if you invest in me and my business, then I'll gain enough experience for down the line. Maybe I can help you. Doesn't that seem like a really bad deal?
But that's why nothing's expected of the lady. The lady is just there.
You just exist.
Right.
Yeah. I got him in here cooking tonight after he worked 12 hours. See, this is what you need to do when you come home from work, just like I do every other night, okay? I know he's going to say, well, you should be cooking every night because I pay the bills. But guess what? Guess what, buddy? That's not how it's going to work around here.
What is the purpose of antagonizing him?
You're going to put in some extra work when you get home.
Well, why don't you go to fucking there while I'm doing this?
Because I need to make sure you're doing it correctly. What are you talking about? Don't try to push me out of my kitchen.
Yeah, well, you don't need to be up in my space while I'm fucking cooking.
Now she know if it was the other way around, her ass would be cursing him out. So why do that childish ass shit?
I'm not in your space. I'm just monitoring the situation. I'm making sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. And when you're done, you're going to clean all those dishes in that sink. Because they're not going to do themselves, and I sure ain't going to do them. Not after the day that I had staying home all day. I'm stressed out.
Staying home all day? Oh, hell no. He better than me, because I would have told her ass to eat that attitude for dinner.
So after your little 10-hour shift, what was it, 12? I think it was 12 hours, but after your little shift, you're going to do those dishes, and you're going to serve me dinner, too. It don't even look very good.
You talking to that man like he a dog or something. Somebody needs to put your on a leash.
2 divorces.
Kids?
Yes.
How many kids?
3.
From how many fathers?
2. So I have 2 to my first marriage and then 1 from a guy I dated in high school.
And then question the 2 divorces. Who initiated them?
I did for both.
Briefly, what was the reason for the first one?
The first one, he was kind of manipulative and controlled.
And really quickly, how was he controlling?
I couldn't spend any money. I had to get permission to spend anything. I didn't work. I stayed at home. I had to cook. I had to clean. If I didn't have dinner ready when he expected it to be ready, he would be upset.
Okay, and you stayed home and he provided everything?
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have dinner ready when you got home?
Well, I had to maintain 2 small children.
Did you have friends that you were allowed to go see?
His friends kind of became my friends. And one of our friends, and this is going to sound bad, who ended up being my second husband, stopped coming to our house because he said he didn't like the way he talked to me. And
wait, so you started dating one of your buddy's good friends?
I know I'm not a good person.
Yeah, that's
like
bad.
I'm a bag. That's okay.
Wait, what? She started banging her boyfriend's best friend.
No, they weren't best friends.
Well, they were close enough.
Let's get this straight. They were not best friends.
Man, not anymore, they're not.
True.
And I think what's interesting is that modern women really don't know how to control their own emotions. They really don't know how to regulate their own emotions. They want and they ask for things that they don't even know how to do, right? So I want a man who's vulnerable, a man who's emotionally available. I'm sick and tired of these men not opening up. It's okay to cry. Boys actually do cry and all that other nonsense. But then when a man does actually open up, all of a sudden it's, oh, well, I really don't know if I can respect him anymore. I really don't know if I see him the same way. I really don't know if I see him the same way. It's just a whole bunch of stupidity is what it is. You're asking for something. Then when somebody gives you what you're asking for, well, I didn't really mean like that. No, you did mean like that. Because that's how the books portrayed it. That's what the books were saying that you were reading. That's what the TV shows were saying or portraying. That's what they're showing. And when somebody gives it to you in real life, and when you're in the moment, then all of a sudden, I don't know if this is exactly what I'm looking for. I don't know if this is for me. But you still have videos out there, and then you get back on there the very next day talking about this is what I want.